Hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and updates from the football world. The Blue Tigresses were going to Sweden in search of a salvation, an international exposure which was well sought after, and finally it arrived. Over recent years, we have seen the Blue Tigresses going to various parts of the world and giving that exposure to themselves, facing new opportunities and challenges, and we just did not know what might behold. And it was a very good outing for the Blue Tigresses. I have to say that the first match coming up against Sweden in the three nation tournament was going to be, just the ideal start for them preparing for future challenges. And in this match, yes, it was just an under 23 tournament, but the national team fielded players who are well above that age. And this was something which I was not expecting, to be honest. But all the players who were playing for the national team, like the experienced players, like you can say Aditi Chauhan, even Ashalata Devi, the captain, Dangme Grace, and even Dalima Chibber, all are above that age. But what was more important was to get that exposure under their belt, because India is currently on 56th position according to the latest FIFA rankings for women, and this match was just going to give an actual assessment of the squad and what kind of playing pattern are they following. And in the first half, I have to admit Sweden were the better side. Let's be honest about it, because throughout the half we were seeing India taking control of the ball but misplacing the ball too many times. They were not quick in the transition from defense to attack, and whenever Sweden had the ball, India were playing with a standard 4-3-3 formation, and Manisha Kalyan was the only player who was trying to press the opposition whenever it went into their goalkeeper, and that did not trigger any kind of movement from other players. And this was something I think which Thomas Dennerby needs to work on, especially when India is out of possession. How is their formation, and how you know deep are they pressing the opposition? That is something which I observed from this match. And even in the first half, whenever Sweden were playing out from the back, there was no pressure at all. It was a bit easy for them, to be honest. And in the middle of the park, I think Priyanka Devi did an exceptional job, and she along with Anju Tamang were sensational. They were putting in those challenges, those interceptions, and the tackles which are required at the elite level. And as the half progressed, I think Sweden grew more and more into the game. They were lucky not to score in the first 25 minutes. They had a lot of chances, lot of shots on goal, on target, but Aditi Chauhan was there to save India's blushes. And as the first half was ending, I thought that Sweden could have been at least 2-0 up had they been more clinical in front of goal. Come the second half, I did expect India to be in that reaction mode, you know, play some intensity based football. And once you do that, you are catching the opposition off guard. There are not many teams in the world who can be so quick in the transition when they're without the ball. And whenever the team is not having that shape, that time you need to make the most of your opportunities. Unfortunately, India was only having Manisha Kalyan with that pace on the left hand side, and from the right hand side, I feel that Dangme Grace did not get enough service. Yes, she was making those runs, but unfortunately, the midfielders were not able to find her on the right hand side. And what that meant is that Sweden were very comfortable on the left hand side. They were expanding and stretching India's defense. And what that meant is Dalima Chibber had to go on the right hand side. She had to mark a couple of players. And whenever Sweden were making those overlapping runs with their fullbacks, I expected India to be much more, conscious about their position on the pitch, because whenever you allow that much time and space, especially a team like Sweden, which we know has a very good coach and a squad, they will punish you. Yes, they were unlucky even in the second half. They could have scored, but somehow fate eluded them. And come stoppage time, it was a total of 5 minutes added on. Yes, it should have been 95 minutes and the game over. That is where Indian team was robbed. And guess what? Who robbed them
of getting a very crucial draw, it was the referee. Referee is, I don't know what she is thinking. She is just dumbstruck. She is just, having that bias towards Sweden. It is 95 minutes up on the clock. Yes, it is a corner. It should have been, game, set and match. It should have been the final whistle, dead and buried. All the Indians were expecting the final whistle, but she awards the corner for Sweden. And what does Sweden do? They eventually score a goal in the 98th minute. How can 95 minutes of, time duration of a football match be converted to 98 minutes? How can you allow 3 extra minutes on top of the actual stipulated additional time? I just don't understand when 95 become 98. This is something which, I have not seen much. There have been cases where, India would feel really disappointed about this. I'm sure all the fans back home must be so dejected and must be, trying to gift a watch to that referee, because where is the, consciousness of time? And I'm sure all the girls must be heartbroken right now. At the end of the day, I feel that 1-0 is not, a very deserving scoreline. Yes, they fought hard and battled till the end, but you cannot just avoid such mistakes. And, referee is to blame in this case, to be honest. And you cannot, tell Aditi Chauhan, you cannot blame her, because she did what she had to do. She tried to parry it and she just conceded a corner. And after that, it was panic stations. Yes, the goal was also a bit silly. They could have, defended much better with their zonal marking. But I guess, Sweden, with the amount of chances that they created, they were eventually going to score. But it should have not come in the 98th minute, when only 95 minutes were stipulated in added time. So, guys, it was a very difficult pill to swallow for the Blue Tigresses. But what I hope is that they can learn from this challenge, learn from this experience, and go strong against USA in their next match in the Three Nation tournament. Guys, please let me know who was your man of the match, which Indian player stood out for the Blue Tigresses, and if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it amongst your friends and network. And if you have not yet subscribed to the Football Mania, you know what to do. You just need to hit the subscribe button, and for regular notifications, please hit the bell icon. So until next time, stay safe and take care.